What's up, everybody? It's Avialence here. This is a vlog that I've been wanting to do. I announced it on my Facebook this morning. This is just talking about some stream stuff, some YouTube stuff, as well as we're going to talk about the Steam Summer Sale, which started today. There's a couple good deals that you should check out. So, anyway, let's go ahead and get started. This is going to be a very long vlog, but we're going to be discussing everything important that you guys have asked me about that you want to know. So, I have a list of topics here in my awesome book of organization, because I'm that guy, and we're going to go through each and every one. So, without further ado, let's get started. First thing on the list, Talking Pixels. Many of you guys have watched the show here on YouTube, Talking Pixels, that I did with Holly, and we finally sat down last night, late at night, early in the morning for her, but late at night for me, and we discussed what we want to do with the show. Many of you had said you want to see it live, and I completely agree. I think doing a live show would be fantastic. I'm all for it. But it's hard for us to determine a schedule. So what we're going to do is through the week of July, we'll be releasing 3 episodes. These are going to be on these Sundays. They're going to be released every Sunday. You're going to have one the 15th of July, one the 22nd, and one the 29th. Now, what will they be on? We're not sure yet. We're going to kind of work through it, but we do have a list of topics. I actually like to list those topics off to you now. So, we did a Before Dawn Guard. That was our popular one, and a lot of you guys enjoyed it. We thought about doing an After Dawn Guard, but since it's been 3 weeks, we feel like it's a little kind of outdated. So if you guys would still like to see that, be sure to comment on this vlog telling me that you would, and of course we'll talk about it. However, on the topics list we have a few things here. So we have Guild Wars 2. The next Guild Wars 2 beta event that I'm in, and hopefully Holly will be in, is the 20th through the 22nd. And this is the last Guild Wars 2 beta event, so I will be doing my normal coverage of the Guild Wars 2 beta, obviously. However, we will also be doing a Talking Pixel show on it, just kind of talking about our initial feelings, opinions, and stuff on the game, especially the 2 new races, because we are going to get the 2 new races to max out all 5, so I'll be sure to do character customization, all that for each of those. But we do want to talk about it on Talking Pixels. So we have Guild Wars in there. We also have Resident Evil 6. I recently got the beta demo, and it was fantastic, and I would like to discuss Resident Evil 6 and how it's changing for the better and for the worse. And me and Holly are going to talk about that, so that's on the to-do list. We also have kind of a fun little topic. Surviving a zombie apocalypse is something that I think would be fun for us to discuss on a show. Definitely some laughs in there, so that's on the list as well. We also have Darksiders on here. Apparently, Holly's all over Darksiders, so I'm going to be checking that out. And then we have Dead Space 3, and why Dead Space 3 is swapping from single-player horror to co-op action. So why is that happening? We're also thinking about a few more broader topics, such as publishers versus developers, and a few things that you guys, I'm sure if you've been watching my live stream lately, have heard me complain about and go off about. So that's that. Now, next is the actual live stream. So many of you guys know that I did do a live stream event for Skyrim Dawn Guard. It was advertised here on YouTube, and it got pretty big. We had 120 viewers for a 20-hour straight live stream, and I continued doing Skyrim for an extremely long time. However, that ended up, taking over most of my schedule, and I do want people to realize that I'm not only going to be streaming Skyrim. I've been doing DayZ as well and trying to optimize it and stuff. However, there's a few things on the stream that, I do want to talk about, okay? So, first is a schedule. Skyrim Dawn Guard was a 20-hour straight live stream. That's the longest one I've ever done. My computer had difficulty handling it in the last 2 hours, just because it's so much data, right? And I had a great time doing it. But these events aren't going to be consistent because I am on summer vacation, and I will be starting college in late August, early September. So, the live stream schedule is going to have to die down a bit. The other thing I want to talk about with the live stream is we are working towards a partnership. Now, what is a partnership? On Twitch.tv, you have to have 1,000 followers to get a partnership. So, even if you don't enjoy my live streams, but you enjoy what I do here on YouTube, I would really appreciate it if you would go make a Twitch account and just click that follow button, as well as spread word around your friends. While I enjoy doing this, I enjoy doing videos, I enjoy casting, I enjoy playing video games for you guys and having a great community here. I do need to make something off of it to sustain myself, and currently I'm not really making anything off of it. Now, this isn't me being greedy. I'm not turning into one of those corporate greedy people. I'm not EA. Cough. Probably should have said that. But I'm not going to be like that. The point is, though, that I am a college student. I do have tuition. I do have life costs, food costs, everything like that. And again, the cost to upgrade hardware and stuff. Like DayZ, for example, is something I've been streaming a lot, and everyone's like, "What you should do? You should make it look a little better, do the graphics and stuff." My computer can't handle it, to be straight up, and I need to upgrade video card and processor in order for that to be helpful. So I've added a donate box on my live stream. It's through Chippin, and basically what that does is the Chippin box is attached directly to my PayPal checking account, and that PayPal checking account goes into my live stream. So if you donate $10, that $10 goes directly to my account, and then that $10 will be used to pay for new hardware, new video games, anything else that you guys are looking for on the stream, such as some new games like Portal, for example, or Rayman, or just, you know, those are just throwing out things. I probably wouldn't do both of those, but just throwing out some things. So your $10 could help me pay off a Portal game to live stream, or a couple copies of Deus Ex to give out as prizes, right? Now I'm using all these titles from the summer sale because the Steam summer sale is on our to-do list tonight, but we'll get to it. So I'm just trying to do something out of this, and my goal is to have a partnership with 1,000 followers by the end of August. So I will be live streaming a lot. I'll be live streaming a lot of different things, and also reaching out, and all of you guys who are here and who have been so loyal here on YouTube as well as on Twitch and on my Facebook and Twitter, I'd really appreciate it if you guys could help spread the word, because I want to keep doing this, but unfortunately I can't keep doing this unless it's able to self-sustain itself. So I'm working on that partnership with Twitch. Now, YouTube. I know many of you guys are here on YouTube, follow me, watch my videos, but you don't actually watch my live streams. And I understand that. I get that. Maybe you guys like videos, and that's totally okay. I totally respect that. However, I've been doing a lot of live streams, and I've uploaded highlight clips here to YouTube, but you guys have probably noticed that there's really not any too big a quality content. Like, I did my Skyrim Werewolf Guide, and that took me a while, and then my Skyrim Machinima, and that took me a while, you know, but everything else was kind of like, you know, just highlights for my stream, and I don't want to completely neglect YouTube, I really don't, but I'm working on that stream partnership, and that's something that's big for me right now, so I will be doing more highlight clips than usual, and also keep in mind that it's summer, there's not too much coming out. Dawn Guard was pretty big, and then next Tuesday, July 17th, we have the Mass Effect 3 DLC and the Ghost Recon DLC, so for all the people here who watch my Ghost Recon stuff, I have not forgotten about Ghost Recon at all, I promise. I've just been live streaming a lot, and everyone kind of took a break from my clan, the beta guys you know and love, like Capone, Turquoise Snail, all of them. They kind of took a break, and they're on other games until the DLC kind of refreshes interest. So rest assured, I will be doing weapon guides, walkthroughs, videos, everything about the new weapons like I normally do, and I'll also be talking about the new maps and the new Guerrilla Mode. We're actually going to be doing a live stream of the Guerrilla Mode with a few hosts you guys know, and I'll be sure to make a video announcing when we're going to do that next week. We just want to make sure that the servers run okay, and that the DLC works okay, and then we'll do that live stream. But it'll be announced here on YouTube, I promise. Also, Mass Effect 3. Having a blast with Mass Effect 3. I recently got back into the multiplayer and kind of playing it a little bit on my own time. And I'm having a blast with it. It's great. And I want to go back to it. I really do. And I want to go back, and there's a new difficulty, Platinum, and I really want to kind of get up there and get into Mass Effect 3 again. So if that's something you guys would be interested in me doing videos for, please let me know, because I would love to do them. So there will be Mass Effect 3 weapons, characters, all that, as long as I can unlock them. I do not have money to spend on Microsoft points to buy the packs over and over again until I unlock the characters. Again, because I'm going broke, and you know, it's not self-sustaining. So a lot of my money has been put into the stream recently, and it's not coming back yet. So that's what that is. But I'll do my best to unlock all the characters. I'm on summer vacation, like I said, so I'll farm credits and stuff and try to unlock some characters to give you guys reviews of them and my opinions of them. Rest assured, though, there will be the typical Let's Play episodes on both of the maps where I'm discussing them, discussing what I know about the new DLC. Those will be out, so not a problem. Also, really that's it for the YouTube thing. So that's what's going on with YouTube, and I hope you guys can bear with me there. Also, I do want to talk about Steam Summer Sale. So now we've gotten all the boring news out of the way, the typical stuff, the atypical crap. You know, that's how it works. But now let's talk about the Steam Summer Sale. So the Steam Summer Sale started today, and I've actually gotten many people asking, hey, is there anything worth buying? Well, today, and I have it up right here on my left screen, there's some pretty good deals and some pretty good games, and I'm going to go ahead and throw them out to you guys. If you haven't played them, I highly recommend you get them, okay? So today we have a great 25 deals. Now, first of all, if you guys have been watching DayZ and want to get into DayZ, the Arma 2 Combined Operation Pack is #1 on the top sellers today. Arma 2 Combined Operation is what you need to install the DayZ mod, and it's only $23.99, so $24 on Steam today. Another thing that's really great is the Portal 2 deal. Now, the Portal 2 deal is 75% off, so it's only $5. Portal 2 is a great game. I would definitely pick it up. However, if you scroll further down and actually look for it, you can actually get Portal and Portal 2 for only $6.24, and I think that's a fantastic deal. So if you haven't played through the Portal games, definitely pick up the Portal games. If you're an RTS fan, there's the Total War Shogun 2 collection for $20 for everything, which is great. And then another thing too is it's a game from last year that not too many people played, but I did enjoy. Deus Ex Human Revolution is a fantastic sci-fi kind of mystery war game. I mean, it's fantastic. It follows a single-player story, got a lot of RPG elements in it. It was one of my favorite games from last year that's really underrated. And it is on the top sellers list right now. You can get the Deus Ex collection for $15, and this is the Deus Ex Human Revolution game, plus the Missing Link DLC, plus all of the weapon DLC from all the various stores that pre-order bonuses were. So definitely I would check that out. Another thing that I'm actually considering buying is Rayman Origins. Now it's a platformer, it's 4-player co-op, you know, but I've heard it's a great game, some really scenic stuff, and Rayman's classic, you know, we all love Rayman. So that's there for $15. And then if you're a fan of indie games, there's a few indie bundles on here. You have Max Payne here, a lot of Shogun stuff, and then you have multiple collections like Valve Collection, Heroes. You also have The Walking Dead, which is on clearance a little bit, and you know, Call of Duty's $30, but who plays Call of Duty anymore? And all that. So there's plenty of good stuff. Definitely check out the Steam sale. I'll be doing a vlog every day with what I like on the Steam sale, what I personally bought. And if you guys have any, you know, hey Avi, check this out, or anything I didn't mention that you guys think I should check out, please feel free to drop a comment on here or on my Facebook page, and let me know. I'd really appreciate it, because I want to check out a few of these games while they're on clearance, and they're in my price range, as sad as that sounds, but I am running out of money this month, and all that jazz. So please, yeah, just check out some of the Steam stuff. Great deals. Summer sales are phenomenal. And rest assured, there's still plenty of videos coming. They're just on the way. It's really going to hit home next Tuesday the 17th when the Mass Effect and Ghost Recon DLC come out. And we're also going to be starting up Talking Pixels again. So rest assured, it's all coming, guys. Also, like I said earlier, I would appreciate anything you can do to help me get more followers on Twitch and also more subs here on YouTube, because I am trying to make this self-sustainable, meaning that my videos and my streams can pay for themselves. Otherwise, I'm going to have to get a real job, and I say real, meaning something at McDonald's or Best Buy, you know, the typical job that every college person has to get in order to pay for stuff. But I would much rather do a meaningful thing here and keep this community going and everything, and all that. So I'd really appreciate your support in that. Thank you for watching my 14 minute video log. I know it isn't the most appetizing thing in the world to watch me blab for 14 minutes. However, I think it was very necessary for me to put this out and talk about all these things with you. So thank you guys very, very much. And I will be talking to you in some videos later this week. Have a good one, everybody, and I will see you soon. Again, if you would like to watch some of my live streams and you're here on YouTube and haven't seen them yet, the link is in the description below. It's twitch.tv/AvialenceTV, and be sure to click that follow button. There's also my Facebook page and my Twitter page, which are open to community questions, build questions about Skyrim builds, anything like that. I'm more than happy to take suggestions on my own videos, regardless. But please keep them appropriate, because I've been getting a lot of trollers lately, and it's been killing my vibe. So take it easy. Remember to contact me on all those, and I'm looking forward to talking to some of you guys in the future. Have a good one.